All right, coming in on. I don't know if I'm going to post this or not. I hope I don't have to, but I refuse to show mercy for the merciless. So, the worst person on planet Earth to me right now is actually not Trump. It is my former mother, Sherry, and Hoyt Bernard, and here's why. She has given up her will, since Trump has been in office, to become property to her husband. As an advocate for the Muslims, as an exalter of women, like, wow. Two birds, one stone, and I love both of those birds very, very deeply. You are not a woman. I don't know what you are or chose to forfeit yourself to, but you are not a woman. The only time you ever open your mouth is to fucking whine, bitch, or complain. Poor you. You want poor you? Let's put you homeless in the Middle East right now, so every woman who is actually property by law feels about your choice to give that up and become property. How would they use it? What would they give to have that choice? I wonder. You get one night no matter what. You are the actual worst. I don't know. The mental gymnastics required to keep these two fucking Trumpians in good graces in my head is not worth it. It is way too expensive, and you get what you get. Today is like, you spell out your own consequences. You love him that much, you get to go the way of him. So, when I said one get out of jail free card, I'm firm on that. I said midnight, so I guess I have to stick to that. But I want you to die alone and abandoned in a Canadian tundra, just like Trump. If, and only if, you get that power of attorney to show that you guys can have two brain cells that fire at the same time, an old Sherry-ism that I actually liked. It was kind of funny. Yeah, I like that. I remember when she used to use words well, and now it's just bitching and complaining, and, wow, poor me, I suffer, oh no, look at me, blah. Literally, like, coming from here to raise her thing after surgery to show me the fucking scars, like I need to see that while I'm playing Arkham Knight. Fuck off. So, switching gears and why I actually recorded, I had to get that out. I had to. By the way, there's one word that I can destroy my former father with, and in terms of like sympathy and empathy, yeah, one word. He's done. I've been sitting on that. So probably if you're watching this, you already saw the post or whatever. It's right there. All I have to do is like do the screenshot and post it and be like, sucks to be you. But yeah, I'm not willing to show mercy to the merciless. No matter what, no matter the history, no matter what you call yourself. Guess what? I was adopted anyway. You don't like my name change? It wasn't yours anyway. Like, my dad is Uwe Karsten Kuhl. I am a German. For better or worse, I have thought about whether I have Nazis on my bloodline or whether I have Jews on my bloodline. Why should I have to wonder? Does that, and it is attached to value. I will have you know. Am I lovable if? Yeah, my love is allowed here. Damn fucking right my love is allowed here. I've made it perfect. According to him, thy will be done. Thy kingdom come. It is if then. If you do my will, then my kingdom has a chance. Does it sound good? Do you want that? Great, then do it. Love as I love. Be ye therefore perfect. Okay, cool. What I really wanted to talk about, though, is how Christianity has actually killed Christ. Now, my favorite Batman movie is the one where all the villains gang up on him and give him the worst, and he dies and the villains win. Wait a minute. Yeah, you don't kill the hero in his best role. That never happened, and it's never going to be talked about again. Yeah, Rome and the Sanhedrin might have historically done that. Okay. Look what's happened since. Catholicism, or the church at large, whatever it was called, decided to keep the cross They decided to keep him on the cross. So Roman the Sanhedrin, that's the point, might have put him on the cross in real life, in historical context, but who kept him there? And for why? What can possibly be the advantage of fear and control? Oh, you want heaven. That's not a here thing. That's a hereafter thing. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. So if we can get them to do our will and disguise it as Christ. Oh, okay, cool. Starting to see, huh? Maybe that's why instead of focusing on his love and what he actually taught, this stupid heartless bitch that usually sits there, who decided to become property instead of using her agency for, actual love and building his kingdom, chooses to be a martyr instead. You look at the Mormon church, rich history of martyrism in there too. Yeah, they might have done that to Joseph Smith, but what have you done since? False prophets? Like, what is the role of a prophet? Anybody consider that in the LDS church at all, ever? Because if you want to claim prophecy and you're late to the civil rights movement and you're late to women's suffrage and you're late to literally every historical thing, no, we beat you to the punch. A prophet comes down and says, echo because duh, and here's how to do it right now. That's it. It's using modern tools and understanding to portray the exact same message. Echo because duh, love one another as he loves. It's possible. The kingdom's awesome. Do it. That's it. Echo because duh. It's fucking easy. Stay honest. Stay respectful. Holy fuck. Are you fucking serious? No, I'm suffering. No. You choose to never prioritize health or listen to anything healthy or try anything healthy. And this is the consequence. You're falling apart on schedule, but because of modern medicine, you're still here. God damn it. This is how you choose to use your gift and how you choose to abuse mine. Fuck that and fuck you. You are not suffering. You have not fucking suffered at all, and you will hear it in the Middle East by women who actually do. By law! Seriously, unfucking believable to me. I remember what these people used to be. I remember what home actually felt like. Kind of. But the mental gymnastics is too fucking expensive. I'm done. You love Trump that much, you get to die in the fucking tundra with him. Except you will be alone, because there's plenty of it. Banishment is great. Mother Earth is vast, and she knows. She has reserved certain places for the heartless. I mean, you can technically survive if you figure out how. See how tough you are. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to do anything. Vengeance is thine. Okay? But if you are seeing this, they really chose the wrong. They chose the obvious wrong. I really hope I don't have to post this. But I have no faith. I have zero faith in these people. It will take a literal miracle. But that's okay. I got one. I know it's possible. So technically, it is possible that they will choose the obvious right. Like, it is black and white. Like an old classic tile floor. Like, it is black and white. So thank you for being along, because, I've been inviting these assholes, these ungrateful fucks who do not suffer. They don't. At all. They're just fucking heartless assholes who, give all their will to fucking Trump and Mormon Church. Their political and religious opinions have destroyed this family, and they do nothing to take responsibility for that thing they are responsible for. That's not forgivable. Blessed are the merciful. Okay. I've given them 5 months of mercy. 5.5, almost 6. Or, well, almost 5. Never mind, it's May. So December to May, yeah. So about 5 months. I don't care about stuff before. I do because it hurts like fuck. But just since the conversion, just since trying to share my story with them, deaf ears. Not only that, but they retaliate. So I have, I tried to play along with the religious thing. I tried to seek partnership, January 7th. In March, I tried to present my solutions like, hey, yeah, the prophecy of Ezekiel, does that fucking matter to you? Which, by the way, brings me back to false prophets. Like, that's been there the whole time, and you've had the foundation the whole time. Why is a service mission for the not fully abled? That's it. Wow, dude. Priorities? So, no attempts. 0 attempts. You've had the solutions the entire time set in place. Like, if I ran the Mormon church, we'd have world peace already. Seriously, with just missionary work. Give them an objective that's worth a fuck and go do it. Actually serve. You want to serve in military? Great. Actually serve. We're not at war, and we shouldn't be at war anyway. We should see the obvious, like, holy fuck. Holy fuck, dude. Wow! Learn from history so we can repeat the bad shit better. Let's finish that sentence. That's why they want to repeat these stories. That's the only reason that religion needs Christ on the cross. That is the only reason why we repeat war stories. That is it. It is not for understanding. It is not for empathy, because there is nothing worth knowing. There is nothing worth experiencing or understanding. It is only death. It is only wrong. And obviously, holy fuck! Are you fucking serious? They need to stay in power so they can keep the oppression going, and that is it. That is the only reason history repeats itself, is that nobody has said, no, dude, I'm gonna require you to be fucking honest. You get consequences this time. It's your ass. Fuck you. Fuck you and everybody who agrees with you. Truth is not something you get to agree or disagree with, you fucking idiots. It's not a fucking political stance. It's not a fucking religious opinion. It is not freedom of belief. You tell the truth. Period. You respect life. Period. So, heartless asshole gets one night in Phoenix, his favorite city, his old stomping grounds. He's going to be barefoot, he's going to be in a suit, and he's not going to be able to flush a toilet. He's going to be in Arpaio country, which is not a blue state. There's a big difference between, and I've only experienced like temporary, like, oh shit, I made a mistake. Okay, I went too hard and I fell. Okay, correct. Yeah, Icarus. Yeah, okay, I fell. Right? And I got it. It hurt, obviously, but I'm good now. You know, it's fine. It's not fine for him. He's going to be in a red state. Being homeless in a blue state, way different. And he's going to feel that. So just one night, unless he, does the power of attorney thing, which if you're watching this, he didn't. So he gets 7 days homeless in Phoenix. Won't flush a toilet again because he will go to Gitmo after with Trump if he loves him that much. He's going to never flush a toilet again, never wear shoes again. And he's never going to be comfortable again. No Three Musketeers, no fucking Milky Way, no fucking mom spaghetti, nothing. You get to eat if the drone makes it. Maybe it's not powered up, maybe it got confused on the way, maybe we, put in the wrong coordinates this time, shit. Mistakes happen, whatever, you get it. Feeling like, I get to decide who deserves what and why and when. Still thinking that's a great idea? Mr. Power Trip. Nah, dude. Fuck that. You made a promise to God. You chose me as your son. You don't get to choose to treat me this way without consequence. So 7 days, homeless in Phoenix. Until Valentine's Day at Gitmo. Why Valentine's Day? Well, for Trump and those like him, those who agree with him, those whose political and stances are more important than actual truth, they die in tundra. Like I was saying, Mother Nature reserves certain places for certain people, and that is okay. I know we, in the back of our heads, know that is the end. So technically, isn't that murder? No. It is not. They forfeited life. It is very, very clear. It has become extraordinarily clear to me, especially after what I experienced. I didn't share those videos, but oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, there's no coming back. There's no such thing as divine mercy. I hate to break it to you, but yeah. The whole death and everything after, the martyrdom, everything, no, that is bullshit. It always has been. That is oppression. That is a tool for oppression, and that is all it is. There is no dying for sin. There is no coming back from sin. There's not. Never has been. Okay? There never has been. You don't get to treat people this way. You do not get to be dishonest. You do not get to be disrespectful and get good consequences. You don't. So, you need to, you know, hopefully the Kool-Aid wore off by now, but like, you need to wake the fuck up. Autopilates. Yeah, Pontius Pilate, what did he do? Yeah, you're all on autopilot. So, whatever breaks the spell, I don't care. Like, I've done literally everything. I even tried to lock him out once. Nothing works. Nothing gets through. So, yeah, whatever. I don't want to. So if he does get around to doing the power of attorney, then after midnight tonight, which is Tuesday, would be Tuesday the 20th, I think. Because Monday's the night, whatever today is. As soon as it hits midnight tonight, y'all know what that is. It's 7 days in Phoenix and Gitmo, period. The only chance that that power of attorney would have to overturn anything is the banishment, and that is it. That is the only mercy I have left for such heartless, callous people. I can't. Former family or not, I absolutely can't. You don't like my new name? Guess what? You don't get to choose it anyway. Like, I am a cool. My first apartment was the testicle of a German that you never met. Or I. And I did think about whether, you know, I had Nazis or Jews, and, you know, I mentioned that. You know, I should not, like, that has nothing to do with me. I was not there for any of it. I don't choose that way. Never did. Don't support it. I'm outspoken. I'm literally, like, look what I'm doing to second Hitler. I'm saying no. I'm holding him accountable. Yeah. That's what love does. So, you disrespect my boundaries, that is not love. You disrespect anything, that is not love. You refuse to be honest, that is not love. You have to play by the rules because rules apply to everybody no matter what. Just because you retire doesn't mean you're done. Like, you don't get to have a day off. Like, you made a promise, you have to be responsible for it and the consequences, period. That is how you get to choose your will. That is how you get to choose. That's how you get to use your will, I should say. Okay? So you have given it to the literal worst option, and you get the literal worst option. Yeah. Anyone who voted for him and supports him, who does not change today, you get the same. Homeless, prison, tundra. There's no coming back. We need you to not. The price that it has on civilization is too great. We can't afford you. And not because you're so great, but because you are so detrimental. You are actual evil. You kill the American dream. You prevent it from Americans. You love the country? Why the fuck is he allowed to lead it? Yeah, you don't get to do that anymore. Love is for everybody. Freedom is for everybody. Either everybody's free or no. It's a lie, and it is a lie. So we either get all freedom or we don't. Freedom of speech only works if you're dishonest. It favors the dishonest. It favors the disrespectful. No, it is put into law because people wanted to tell the truth and didn't have a way to. America was built as a way to stand up to oppression, not to become the oppressors. Yeah. So, what history are you on the side of today? The founding fathers or everybody in World War II didn't tell Hitler no? How do you treat the Muslims determines whether you are a Nazi today or not. It's the same thing. They didn't even fall that far from the tree. Like, it's not just a different people, it's a different religious people. Jews to Muslims? Damn, dude, that's not a jump at all. So, you know, look what we did with the Andrew Jackson fucking bullshit. Yeah, we didn't have a 7th president. Fuck that asshole. Get him off the 20. Why are we rubbing it into Indians' faces? The Indian Removal Act. The Indian Removal Act. That was signed into law. The Indian genocide into law. That's what we're celebrating. What a great tradition of our fathers, huh? I really hope I don't have to post this. But I refuse to be dishonest. I refuse to be disrespectful. If you are going to disrespect every Muslim woman, especially in the Middle East, who is under law to be property to somebody, and you just, like, willingly become property to your fucking dipshit husband, who doesn't make choices anyway because he's been on autopilot the entire fucking time. I mean, yeah, he doesn't beat you, I guess, but is that really that much better? How insulting are you to women who actually try? Women who actually use their voices and, like, try to do something good. Who try to use their gift. Who try to use their choice. Fuck you. I love women. I'm here to exalt women. I love Muslims. I'm here to advocate for them. Oh, fucking I didn't. No, dude. Why don't I confront them with this stuff? Because it falls on deaf ears. Every time I try to open my mouth and speak truth, they act possessed. Literally possessed. That bitch acts actually possessed. Like I was saying, I tried to play along with the religious thing. Yeah, I tried to, dedicate this space so we can all be a family again. Immediately after saying amen, banshee shit. I was right here at the stairs, and it's like, can you, like, tell her to... No, just stared right at me with a fucking grin like, nah, fuck you. Walked to his other favorite chair. I get zero support from these completely heartless degenerates. Zero support. To my face. There have been numerous times when this bitch martyr has been screaming in banshee mode, okay? My hand, okay, mercy, compassion, right? I am love, I choose compassion, great. My hand would be on her shoulder. I would be looking in her eyes, very calm, pushing calm energy into hers, and she's still screaming like a fucking banshee. No, she's not possessed. That's called choice. You are willingly, like, becoming a bitch for nobody's benefit, and you don't even see how it detriments you. You don't see how insulting that is to every woman who was never given a chance. That is unforgivable to me. I don't know if I can have Sherry Ann Hoyt Bernard in my future at all. I really don't. That is a level of disrespect that is just untouchable for me. I can't fucking do it. So she's gonna face her justice, and then I don't know if or how she can make amends. I don't know if or how Bill can. I don't know if or how Mike can. I don't. But it's too costly. It's too expensive. And, fucking, I guess there is conservatorship. So I guess I can try starting conversations there and get ignored too. So, yeah, I mean, there's no hope. Like in a Trump America, there is no hope for love. So we have to take it. We have to do this. If anybody wants a fucking chance, stop delaying. Like, we've already wasted way too much time. So thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you. Let's do this. We need to, for future generations, and to make sure that no one actually died in vain. I am here to uncrucify my brother permanently. I am here to revive love for everybody, because he did not stutter, and neither do I. Love one another, everybody, as I love. Perfectly. Good. That is worth striving for. What the fuck is all y'all's excuse? For 2,000 years, what is your fucking excuse? They didn't have literacy. They didn't have a lot of shit that we do. You don't get an excuse, because an excuse, frankly, never existed. It was just actual power. Actual just strength. Men could overpower anybody, and so they just did whatever the fuck they wanted. Now we just give it to them. Thanks, Sherry. Says every woman from the past who worked to, hi, I have a voice, let me vote. Yeah, thanks, Sherry. You want your voice to not count so you can bitch more. That's not sacrifice, that's actually fucking repulsive. She plays card games the same way. Rumi, all right? Or rummy, or whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Just cards are cards. It's whatever. But, like, she hates it. She bitches and moans the entire time and, like, throws her hand every single time. Like, literally, no, these are valuable cards. You want to hang on to, oh, okay. No care. Doesn't even try. Doesn't try to understand. Just, poor me. Just poor me. I have zero sympathy for that shit. People actually suffer, and that is deeply, deeply, deeply insulting. So, unforgivable behavior. Why do I still show them mercy this late in the game? I don't know. That shows the character of heart, though. I want everyone to love. I want everyone to feel loved and welcome and everything. But when you refuse to tell the truth about anything, when you refuse to be respectful toward anyone, literally anyone, I refuse to associate with Nazi sympathizers or actual Nazis, and it is the same thing. Like I said, slavery exists. They just can't get away with as much. It's the same thing. It's the same process. It's the same mental and emotional binding that I get to decide what you deserve today. That's slave ownership. And I am not a fucking slave. Nah, dude. I will never be a slave owner either. Like, that game is just death. I am love. I choose life. So how do I respect it? How do I prove that? How do I show that? Well, what are some components about love? Mental, emotional, and physical, right? Emotionally, we choose to cherish, and that starts with gratitude. If you are just flat out taking everything for granted, no chance. You can't be grateful and take stuff for granted at the same time. It doesn't work. So every time they say thanks for whatever, it's just, okay. Oh, you noticed I vacuumed. Okay, well, that's just because I like cleanliness. That's it. I emptied the dishwasher. Yeah, again, I just do stuff. I just do what I do. Glad you fucking notice some things sometimes, and it's really not the valuable stuff now, is it? No. How many times have they asked to, deepen their or strengthen their testimonies? Never. Anytime I've opened my mouth about anything spiritual, they have tried to shut it or been like fucking banshees. Or just disrespectful anyway. Patriarchal blessing. Didn't give a shit. Spirit was really strong in the room for that day. Another dedication over the house. I've tried music too. It's like, hey, I have a 12-string guitar. You guys want to hear something? Okay, cool. Yeah, I used to play. Took it for granted. Don't care anymore. Pearls before swine. I'm not going to do this. I refuse, like Elvis, to play for segregated audiences. And they choose death. I don't play for death. I play for gratitude. I play for receptive cups. If you are not receptive to literally anything good about me, and you just choose to oh, well, he vacuumed. Okay, I saw that, or I guess, or heard it, or whatever. Great. Do I get what was on the list? Then do I get my meal replacement bars? Because I like those. Proper nutrition is really important to me, and that's a very, very simple ask. It's a very simple ask. I eat less than $12 a day. It's so fucking easy. Yeah. I don't. Thanks for letting me eat it all, I guess, Your Highness. Again, that's it. Everything of value you toss. You take everything for granted and expect gratitude. That's not how anything works. If you want honor, then you be honorable. Honor thy father and mother. Yeah, I do. You ever gonna fucking recognize that? You ever gonna be honest about anything? If you're seeing this video, then no, they chose Trump, and so they chose death. It doesn't make me a liar. What I posted about, it would be the perfect setup or whatever. No, we're still doing this. They just get, consequences of forfeiture of will. You don't get to do that. You do not get to forfeit on me. So, thanks for being here. Let's do this.